Halloween, everybody. What is going on? Michael here. Anyway, guys, this video was supposed to be out on October 31st for Halloween, but unfortunately I came down with something and I'm still kind of recovering from it, so it pushed the upload to another day. But anyway, guys, today is the final Halloween special and I got a treat for you. No tricks, all treats, because today we are going to take a look in my first in a while comparison video of two headphones made by the same brand, and we're going to talk about both of them, where they stack up in their strengths, in their weaknesses, and which one I recommend. I am of course referring to Soundpeats. They are back with the Technoid Show. Want to thank them for their continued support, and today we got a special one because we're going to take a look at the Capsule 3 Pro versus their new Capsule 3 Pro Plus. We are going to take a look at both of them, what they deliver, where are their differences, and what do I recommend. Now we got that out of the way, let's take the comparisons to the test. Alrighty guys, so this video is going to be very different in terms of your average comparison. I have both headphones right here. This is the Capsule 3 Pro, this is the Capsule 3 Pro Plus. Both of them are in their own respective distinguished way. I want to thank again Soundpeats for making this video possible, but as you know guys, this does not affect my review or my opinion. Everything is 100% bias free. They allow me the creative flexibility so I get to say what I want and they see this video the same time that you are seeing it. So, now we got that disclaimer out. This one is going to be very different because when I was crafting this video, I thought that there was going to be a lot of differences across the board with both of these headphones, but ultimately there is so much alike with both of them that it's really more of a matter of a game of just trying to find those small little details. So I'm going to have to do this comparison based on my average experience and where I fall. But essentially, both headphones are the same. We are going to brush over them. The unboxings are very similar, so I will show you some clips of the Capsule 3 Pro and the 3 Pro Plus in their user interface, but essentially, the specs are very, very similar. They're both rocking Bluetooth 5.3. They're both IPX5 resistant. They both have the same battery life, so that is something to be noted of. They both have the same 8-hour playtime, but then of course, when you turn on LDAC and ANC, you get 6.5 hours, and if you use LDAC on Android, you get 4 hours. So the battery lives are very similar in those areas. They both don't have wireless charging, which is kind of weird because the Plus should have really been the one to kind of do that. But the Capsule 3 Pro and the 3 Pro Plus are very different in two key areas, which we'll discuss, but the color choices, the Capsule 3 Pro has more of a variety, especially that transparency one, which I really, really love, and the 3 Pro Plus has the signature style. So that is essentially everything you need to know. Now let's talk about the key areas where they are different. We're going to start with active noise canceling, transparency, sound quality, and microphone, because those are the four key areas that we need to discuss, and I'm actually going to throw in battery life. So when it comes to the active noise canceling, by default, the Capsule 3 Pro Plus is a more improved version of the ANC on the Capsule 3 Pro, which is no surprise. However, I did notice that the Capsule 3 Pro had a better transition speed from transparency to ANC, more smoother and seamless, so it didn't affect your music experience versus the 3 Pro Plus, which is a slight delay, which is something that they have to update in their firmware. But I also noticed that the 3 Pros actually had little to no cabin pressure, and there was slightly more cabin pressure on the 3 Pro Plus. Granted, it is a more stronger version, so that is to be expected, but when it comes to that, it does both of them do a very good job of blocking out the surrounding ambience, but the 3 Pro Plus has the slight edge in those higher range of noise, whereas the 3 Pro does a better job on your average everyday, even in some commuting aspects. When it comes to the transparency, again, they're very, very similar, but the slight edge goes to the 3 Pro Plus thanks to the microphone placements and the newer microphones in the Pro Plus. So when it comes to those two categories, again, very, very similar experience, but the slight edge is going to go to the 3 Pro Plus, given that it is the newer model and is made for more of a neutral kind of profile when it comes to the spec sheets. Now let's get to the sound quality. Now this is where the 3 Pro Plus takes the cake, and by a mile, and it is in one key area because ultimately they are both the same drivers, 12mm, they both have LDAC support, they both deliver very similar sound qualities, But the 3 Pro Plus has that X-Memes speaker, which essentially is the big key factor. That speaker not only enhances your 3D audio surround system with spatial audio, but helps to lift those extra details that the 12mm driver cannot reproduce even on its own. So combining that technology with the 3 Pro Plus enhances the sound and makes it more premium and gives it a better feel versus the 3 Pro. Now that's not to say that the 3 Pro doesn't sound very good. It does have a neutral sound, but you can really feel the difference in the detail when you go from the 3 Pro Plus to the 3 Pro. The sound quality with LDAC does get a little bit better, but again, it comes down to what you're using. And if you're an iOS user, you're gonna like the sound quality with the X-Memes speaker added into the 3 Pro Plus. And if you're on Android, you will notice the difference with the Capsule 3 Pro on LDAC. But again, that 3 Pro Plus just really delivers. So when it comes to the sound quality, I am gonna have to give it to the 3 Pro Plus because of that. But again, it is really very similar, but again, that extra speaker makes a huge difference.
Alrighty, here is a microphone sample. So this is the microphone quality for the Soundpeats Capsule 3 Pro Plus, and here is the microphone sample for the Soundpeats Capsule 3 Pro. Comment down below, let me know what do you think of each microphone quality and which one you prefer.
Alrighty, the last thing to talk about is battery life. Now this one is very weird because I originally thought that the Capsule 3 Pro Plus was gonna be the one to have the better battery life, but on the flip side, I gotta say, the Capsule 3 Pro delivered better in my testings in battery life compared to the Capsule 3 Pro Plus. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's because of that extra speaker that's inside of the Pro Plus, or if maybe it's because the battery capacities are so very similar, but for some reason in my testing, when using it on a week basis from back to back, I found myself recharging the 3 Pro Plus more than I did with the Capsule 3 Pro. And that is actually saying a lot because essentially, you would think that the newer model has the edge in the battery because that's why it's the newer model. But the older one actually does a better job in giving you even longer battery life, even on LDAC and ANC or transparency, and that's the last gen model. So I actually got to give the Capsule 3 Pro the tip off for that because the battery life is slightly better on that. So when it comes to the battery, the Capsule 3 Pro takes that one. Alrighty guys, so again, this is a very different video because I already reviewed the Capsule 3 Pro Plus and I'm currently working on the 3 Pro video, so stay tuned to watch the review. So that's why this one's a little bit more kind of skimmed through, but ultimately it comes down to which one do I recommend? Well, listen, I always believe that the newer model is the way to go. However though, after testing both headphones and really breaking them in and using their control features, using everything, there are some advantages that the 3 Pro Plus has over the 3 Pro. As I said before, that extra X-Beam speaker, it does have dual connectivity, so it does support multi-point Bluetooth for the Capsule 3 Pro Plus. That is a great feature to have. It also has the better sound quality, the better ANC and transparency. However, the Capsule 3 Pro gives you a very similar experience, but has a slightly better battery life and also has a better, in my opinion, a more smoother experience compared to the 3 Pro Plus when it comes to transitioning from one setting to the other, to the universal features of Android to iOS. So it really comes down to what you prioritize. For me, I prioritize sound quality, I prioritize that detail. So from my personal opinion, I am going to recommend the Capsule 3 Pro Plus. However, I also am going to recommend the 3 Pro if you are somebody that doesn't care about the sound, but you want that battery life. You are a commuter, you are somebody that is constantly on the go, wants long battery life, then the Capsule 3 Pro is for you because it essentially does what the 3 Pro Plus can do, but just has a few things that, sure, if you could live without, you save yourself some money. And if you check it out right now, there is a considerable amount of money you will save going with the Capsule 3 Pro over the 3 Pro Plus. And I gotta tell you, that transparency color is actually my favorite. I'm surprised they didn't carry that over to the 3 Pro Plus, but it's actually a really cool headphone. But all in all, it really is gonna come down to what you prioritize. Do you want better sound, better battery, better ANC, better transparency? What do you prioritize? And for me, I prioritize the sound, so I'm gonna go with the Capsule 3 Pro Plus, but I am gonna also say, if you are somebody that is on the run, on the move, and you need that battery life, then absolutely go for the Capsule 3 Pro because it does a better job at that, and I gotta give it the nod. So I will leave you guys to make your decision. What do you think? What are your opinions on it? If you have any questions or concerns, write them down in the comments below. Anyway, guys, that's it for the Halloween specials. We are gonna adjust all this stuff. We're gonna get back to the Technoid show. I know I took a break from the Technoid show, but again, guys, there were a lot of reviews, a lot of things to do. I really hope you enjoyed everything. I hope you guys enjoy these videos. Anyway, guys, have a great rest of your day. Take care, stay safe, like, comment, share. I love you all. Have a great rest of your day, and peace!